Oh,
Yeah,
I started.
Are all of them recording?
Yep.
Yeah.
Joshua Cat.
Wait, when shall I bang start on this? Okay.
3,
No,
2,
Ready?
1.
Wait, I wasn't in shot for that one.
Hello and welcome. I'll be your host this evening and hopefully for many more shows to come. Film live in their beautiful Henley-on-Thames. On today's show, we have an exclusive insight into the world of furries and championship tests and our new segment, the Product Testing Zone. Welcome to the Jason Young Show.
24 seconds. Just give us a go ahead when we're going.
24 seconds.
Yeah.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Now to introduce our first guest. He's a student at our very own Henley College. He does a BTEC in Creative Media Production. Please welcome Kieran Dunbar.
Woo!
So, you know why you're here.
Yeah.
We talked about the world of furries. Not many people know about it, so we're trying to bring a bit of awareness, and obviously you're a good representative for it. So, firstly, for people who don't know, what is a furry?
A furry is basically a person who has a strong interest in anthropomorphic animals, which is basically animals with humanoid qualities. You see them mostly in movies and just cartoons around on TV.
So why would someone be particularly interested in this?
Well, the reason why someone would want to be interested in the furry fandom is because if they are like having problems in real life that they couldn't bear and they just want to like
Escape.
find something for it. Yeah.
So are you yourself a furry then?
I am.
So do you have is it like costume or?
Yeah, they do have costumes. They're called fursuits. In fact, they like cover up your body in your like persona.
So you kind of look like.
Yeah.
Okay. So how much do these costumes cost around?
Well, it takes like a lot of work and a lot of money to like make them. So they like cost around like almost £1,000.
So do people try and make it like unique as they can?
Definitely.
Okay. So do you have your favourite animal? What is your?
Well, I'm a fox.
A
Green
fox,
one, green
okay.
one.
How does this like kind of affect living normally in a way? Does it like change anything about?
No, it doesn't really change anything. My life is like always the same. It's just
Like a hobby.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think there's any inherently something that people could look at and see, oh, it's a bit wrong in it, or do you think it's perfectly natural?
Well, the fandom is like massively hated around the world because people kind of see it in a different way. They think it's more like a fetish or sexual thing that we think we like, but it's not really.
It's not really. It's just something different, so people see that it's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just
So
is.
how long have you been a furry for?
I think I've been one for around 3 months since my birthday.
Okay. So fairly recently then.
Yeah.
How did you discover this?
I was like on social media sites like YouTube looking up videos, and I saw an unboxing of a fursuit, and I just immediately wanted one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you quite open about this, or is it something you're still coming out with?
I'm still trying to come out with it. I haven't told really anyone yet, and I will try and find a way to like tell them so they know that it's a positive instead of a negative.
Yeah, definitely. So you haven't told your parents then?
No.
Okay. So do you plan on telling them
I
sometimes?
do plan on telling them.
Well, I'm sure if you like keep it as like you showed the positives of it. it would
Yeah,
come out
that's
as
what
a
I
good
plan to do, just to make sure that it's in that way and not the other one.
thing. Yeah. So as being a furry, where do you meet people who are also furries?
You do get to meet other furries. There are these things called conventions that you can go to meet lots of other ones, and it really gives you the chance to like meet and make friends with others.
So it's a good way of like finding new friends and
Yeah,
socialising.
definitely.
So do these what are they called? These conventions?
Yes,
Do these happen around the world, or is it specific?
there are lots around the world. They are like yearly ones.
is there like a general biggest one?
There's one in like America called Anthrocon. It's like the largest one.
Okay. So is it like strictly just for mammals, or can it be any animal at all?
It can be any animal at all.
Is it just mostly mammals?
Yeah.
Okay. So like things like foxes. What other type of animals would you say?
Wolves, bears, anything really.
Okay. So now we're going to cut to a little documentary on furries. So let's watch this.
3 minutes. Okay, we didn't cover enough time there.
Yeah. When it comes back, I'll prolong it.
Yeah, maybe some stuff you could talk about is like the haters, how that has an effect on you. Also, why people should get into being a furry,
Okay.
Yes.
and also like, where do you see furries going? Like, is there a next stage to go, or is it just one thing?
That'd be good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Stuff like that.
That was 4 seconds, so how are you going to add another 8? Or is... You know the furry video, that's included in the 12, right?
Yeah, that's.
So you've got
And
5
so's your
more...
bit.
Sorry, 5 minutes.
And so is my bit, which
Oh,
is
so you haven't
2
got
minutes.
to-
So you
okay.
just have to fill another
Yeah.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
So first refer to the video, and then add a bit more.
Yeah.
So we're
Has
going
Karen
to do...
seen the video?
No, you just gotta agree with it. Be like, that's an interesting insight, I think.
It's National Geographic. So
Yeah, it'll.
Sometimes.
So it's going to be the furry video, then he's going to talk some more.
Yeah, and then advert break.
And then an advert,
Advert.
and then the video that you...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Does Jason introduce his video?
Yeah.
Before, okay. How long's it been?
1 minute and 15 seconds.
Alright, we got another. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
I cut to a
basically-
break
so
because I was
basically-
running out of questions.
Yeah, that's fine. Just as long as you fill up that same amount of time.
Yeah, no,
just-
it's not now. No.
Where'd you get
So
the
also
lobby?
haters.
Haters, why people should get into it.
I like
Uh,
that.
Just wanna write down
Some of
something.
maybe positives, but also negatives about being a furry.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay.
Alright then.
Do you want to introduce me to the student?
1 minute and 10 seconds.
What,
That's
last?
been... Oh yeah, sorry, there's 1 minute 10 seconds left.
Are you doing it like lapping it?
No, because that's on the board.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. So
I can't believe that people will have to watch that stuff.
I don't know if it's been
If we do get to like share with the whole class.
That's it, right? Yeah, but anything bad.
That's
It's
very
alright.
positive.
It's just a hobby, dude.
She doesn't hit me.
Yes, she does. It's video on 2 lessons.
30 seconds.
Alright.
Can't mean this.
And we'll be like, well, welcome back. Well, wasn't that an interesting video? Stuff like that.
No, I agree with it.
Yeah, just, you think it's interesting. You don't necessarily have to agree. You can be quite neutral if you want, but
10 seconds.
do you guys want to look at the same bit, place, as though you're looking at the
5,
video? Just look at my hand.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, thanks to National Geographic for giving us that short clip to show in our show. What did you think of it?
I agree with it. It was like a good insight as well.
So back onto the topic of birds. So is there anything negative with being it, like having negative things that happen to you push you on?
There's not really many negatives, but it's just like the sexual side of the fandom. It's like most of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it just takes over some of us, and we just
So is there a bit of a divide in the community?
Yeah.
regarding that? So do you know people who are on both sides? Do you know someone strictly one side?
I do know some, but they're mostly on the good side and not the other one.
That's fair enough. So is there like a next step when it comes to this, or is it just this is it, this is the hobby, or is there something more to come?
I think there might be some other things to come, but we'll just have to wait.
What other things do you think?
I don't really have any thoughts, but I think there might be like some expanding across TV shows,
Mhm.
films, and like
Is there media created for furries and like by furries?
the
now?
media just disses us.
Yeah. So but is there like a form of entertainment that like is quite directed towards them now, or is that something that you're thinking?
I hope so that there will be some in the future.
Okay. But at the moment it's kind of still kind of low.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on. We're going to cut to, we've got our public opinion. No, sorry. We've got an advert break now, and we'll be right back after the advert break. So.
Okay, right. We can go with that because we're a couple of minutes over and you're a minute under. That's fine. We can. So are you timing the?
Yeah.
Hey,
20 seconds.
So what time?
that's oh, this is our
It's an
segment.
advert.
No, it's advert.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Jason Young Show. I'm still joined by Kieran on the sofa, who's given us a bit of an insight into the world of furries. We've got a short clip now. We've got our correspondent Josh to go around the public of Henley on Thames and ask them a few questions so they know about furries and stuff like that. So let's go and watch this now.
Let's go. Got new stuff.
So, Kieran, you can walk off now.
Thank you very much.
Josh and Jason move the sofa. Charlotte, move camera 1 to the side where sofa was. Camera 2 stays. Camera 3 moves side of desk. Emily, move. Emily goes on camera. Camera's mainly camera 2. And Josh
You're
goes on the
gonna
room
move
right.
back a bit because Jason's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
stand there. You're gonna have to.
Can 2 people stand there, please, so I can get like an idea of how much to zoom out?
So I'm on boom mic now. Emily, you're on cameras. Jason, you need to stand.
Does this need to be panned?
This is gonna be bad. It's fine to be it there.
It's not. This isn't. It's been 45 seconds.
Yeah, we're good.
How long we got?
Put the.
How long
put
is it?
the-
Getting in?
2 minutes 27.
Okay.
Like this.
Emily, can you stand there quickly so I can see?
Yeah. You need to go stand there. I'll go do this.
A minute.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Have we got our comments and everything, yeah? Put one through.
You got to be live then. I've got to be blank.
Remember,
What am I introducing to?
you're going to. What's he going to? Product testing zone.
Yes,
chess.
Chess.
No, you're
going
What
chess.
camera?
This camera.
So that's moving up, yeah.
Yeah, remember you need to. You pan
And
it.
then pan it.
No, plan it now. It
Yeah.
should be on me.
How long do we have?
It's been a minute 34 seconds, so like less than a minute.
Make that, yeah, so we want upper body.
Josh, can you keep an eye on the time? That's cool. So you got your knees in it and then the top of your head.
Okay, is my head cut off at all?
No.
Alright.
It's
No, we can't have any of that. Yeah.
Time.
30 seconds.
Can you talk? Wait, just blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
20 seconds.
Okay, remember you're going to chess. Don't forget you guys have an advert break in the middle.
Okay.
You've got to do that. So I just got to be really awkward, yeah?
Like you
5,
were yesterday.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you very much, Josh, for that lovely insight into what the public think of furries. Obviously, some people not really know what it is and some funny reactions. Now, we've got our very exclusive segment. We've got live chess championship featuring two of the biggest chess players in the world. So let's cut to that right now.
That's 3 minutes.
Yep.
No, it's not with the script, I can't
Okay.
So
3 minutes.
Cheers,
It's
yeah.
gonna take us to 16. You need to stay there. Yeah. Let me focus this.
Josh, can I pull the comments out of my trousers?
Of course.
Are you happy with that?
Huh? Yeah, we wanted to get some of it because it's a product testing zone, so
Yeah,
it's like part of the thing.
So Jason, so you're going to introduce
The
it and you're going
sign's
to walk
gonna be
over
on
and then I'm going to
So you're going to move.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
walking over to the pod.
Yeah, how long do we have?
Got to have some.
a minute and a half.
So you're gonna pan to make sure that sign's
Yeah, I'm
in.
not
Okay,
walking
go.
over. I'm not walking over.
No, you walk over to that mic.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm watching that camera.
Yeah, but
Wait,
don't
what?
forget, then you have to come back. He's watching that
I'm just
camera, you're
gonna
watching that
pull
camera, I'm
my
watching this
salad
camera.
So once it's introduced it, then I move
No,
it.
you pan over to them.
Pan
Pan
over.
over.
Pan
Okay.
over the camera. Make sure the sign is in the shot.
Okay. Yep. We've still
Guys.
got 2 minutes.
We've got 2 minutes?
Yep.
Okay, so this is going to take us to around 16 minutes, meaning you need about 3 minutes minimum. Make it a bit over so we can be safe for the
I
end.
thought it was for free for each product.
Yeah, go for that, but if you can't just remember that's fine.
Just
Charlotte,
make sure that
I'll time this round when
gets
it's been 2 minutes,
20
turn it around when it's been
Yeah.
1, so you know that like,
Yeah, okay.
And halfway through,
Cut to an ad break.
cut to an advert. Once you're finished with one product, cut to an advert.
Okay.
Don't forget to always refer to him as much as possible.
minute and a half.
Yeah.
With like all your opinions, stuff like that.
Okay.
Everything good?
Yeah, you're not in the middle anymore though. Can you move over to the right, your left? Teeny bit more. Little bit. Actually, now just go back. It was fine. That's it. Okay, thank you.
I hate
Allow me.
I'm gonna have to move.
I bet you waited until this bit just a bit.
How long?
Minute.
left?
A minute.
I'm gonna have to manual this.
Why? Can you see it in the shot?
Oh, God.
Oh god. Wait, we'll just keep it like that. Actually.
Do you need a hand?
Go check the audio quickly. Hey guys, both of you start talking.
Okay.
And you-
Yeah, something to do with.
Is it coming through?
The best segment.
No, I can't hear it. Oh
The best segment.
And you talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
30 seconds.
Right.
So we've got to get this to like 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Or
Okay.
20.
It's 3 minutes for each segment.
20 seconds.
It's fine if you don't reach it.
Count us in, yeah?
Yep. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, welcome back from the live chat. Really wasn't expecting a finish quite like that. But we've got our brand new segment on the show, the product testing zone, where we get Amazon products and test them with our correspondents, Charlotte and Sam. So let's go to the product testing zone.
Hello and welcome to the product testing zone. I'm Charlotte Kelly and I'm here with my gorgeous assistant Sam, and today we will be testing and reviewing 2 Amazon products. Sam, may you bring up the first product? Now, what do you think this is, Sam?
Let's get a model of you.
Now, I don't, yeah, I don't think so. I think this might be an inflatable alien. Now, what could someone use an inflatable alien for, Sam? What do you think?
Shutting up annoying women.
No, ban. No, I think that this would be perfect for you know, as a novelty gift or something to hug. It's really nice to hug. Do you want to hug it?
No.
Okay, so Sam, what would you think that, like, how much would you pay for a product like this?
27p.
27p? Should we find out the actual price?
Oh, I reckon so, yeah.
Okay, the actual price of this product is £12. So I don't know if people would find that, you know, worth its money, but should we find out with the comments? Sam, have you got the comments? Okay. So the first review we found on here is 5 stars. Someone ordered it for themselves as they were drunk and lonely and have now grown accustomed to their inflatable alien. His name is Charles and tells really funny jokes. They're planning a little getaway at the start of next month, just a trip to the Highlands, and they're both very excited. He's considerate and takes time to listen to my day. You couldn't ask more of him, really. I remember what that was like. He loves to eat pineapple and takes walks around the house sometimes. Couldn't be happier. Would you like to read out the next comment?
This person gave it 1 star, and they said, like 5 holes in it. There were like 5 holes in it when it got here. There's a little picture of an alien with holes in it. God knows what he used it for.
that's all we have time for this product, but we'll be back after this short break with a second product to review.
40 seconds.
Butchered.
Did you rehearse anything?
Yeah.
You didn't do the structure, but that's fine. We can work it in. Just go for the structure next time. Talk about it, what it's like to feel. Then so your initial thoughts. Wow, this is nice. This could be used for this. When you
20
agree.
seconds.
10 seconds left.
20.
20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Computer.
Okay, computer. Then comments. Then how much you think it'd be. Like final thoughts.
How do you
Why
know
you
who
buy?
do the computer?
It's locked.
You have 5 seconds.
So much more.
Just leave it.
Scooby 160.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the product testing zone. This was our first product, and now for product number 2. Sam? Right, okay, so would you like to hold one? So what do you think about this product? Your initial thoughts on this product?
It looks like an ear.
It does look like an ear. What sort of material do you think this is made from?
Recycled used condoms.
Right, okay, I do believe that it is a form of latex. It is a costume ear, elf ear, and I think it's quite sturdy. Do you think it's good?
Feels alright.
Would you like to test the product for us?
No.
Okay. Right, so, what do you think this product could be used for?
Probably for someone to dress up like an elf. Doesn't take a mathematician.
Right, okay, so dressing up like an elf, I guess that would be a main one, that could be used festively, you know, just sticking it on your ear.
Could also be used to block out the sound of annoying people's voices.
Yeah, it could
Come
be used
handy
for
in our
that.
household.
Ha! He's joking. Sam, would you like to read a few comments about the product?
So, someone has commented that it is a poor product. I searched on Amazon for Spock ears as I was going in fancy dress. These ears came in search with that tag. When I received them, the package said elf ears. They looked enormous, nothing like Spock ears. Too long didn't read. The guy's a nerd.
Right, okay, so by viewing them on me, do you think they're too big?
Better than a normal is.
Okay, what would you pay for this product?
I'd probably pay nothing. I don't really want elf ears.
Okay, well the price for these is 20p, and I personally believe that this is worth £2.20. But unfortunately, that is a wrap for this segment. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you use our reviews to good use.
Well, that was surely an interesting product testing, Sam. Thank you very much, Charlotte and Sam, for your very scientific insights into the science. That's all we have time for today's Chasing Young show. I hope you do tune in next time. Thank you very much, and everyone, good night.
40 seconds. Yeah.
How's time?
Huh?
Time fine?
We'll find out in a moment.
Are we turning off the cameras after 40 seconds then?
Might as well, just keep it, just in case. Alright.
Could you log on, Sam? It's just
I think everything was fine except the panning. It's going to be interesting to see how we can cut that out.
Yeah. No, you just
I know.
cut to one of them and then put like a task.
Yeah, it's more for coming back to
Oh,
because the
brilliant.
camera was in. I had to come in and zoom it.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Done.
Recording.